Welcome to Flip the Coin, where we bring you the latest news and trends in the world of finance and investments. In this video, we will be discussing African infrastructure investment, focusing on the challenges and opportunities that come with investing in the continent's infrastructure projects. Africa is a vast and diverse continent with immense potential for infrastructure development. However, there are also unique challenges that investors need to navigate. So let's dive in and explore the challenges and opportunities of African infrastructure investment. Infrastructure gap. Africa faces a significant infrastructure gap, with many countries lacking adequate roads, ports, airports, railways, and energy systems. This gap hampers economic development, inhibits trade and investment, and limits access to basic services for millions of people. However, it also presents a tremendous opportunity for investors to participate in bridging this gap and contribute to Africa's sustainable growth. Investing in infrastructure projects not only offers the potential for attractive financial returns, but also creates a positive social impact by improving lives and driving economic progress. Growth drivers. Several factors are driving the demand for infrastructure investment in Africa. Rapid urbanization, population growth, and the rise of the middle class are increasing the need for modern and efficient infrastructure systems. Additionally, Africa's vast natural resources and its position as a potential global manufacturing hub are attracting foreign direct investment, further fueling the demand for infrastructure development. As industries expand and supply chains evolve, the need for reliable and well-connected infrastructure becomes even more critical, presenting investors with lucrative opportunities across various sectors. Government commitment. Many African governments have recognized the importance of infrastructure development and are committed to attracting investment in this sector. They are implementing reforms, creating conducive investment environments, and establishing regulatory frameworks to encourage public-private partnerships, PPPs, and private investments in infrastructure projects. These government initiatives provide opportunities for investors to collaborate with the public sector and drive infrastructure development. Moreover, political stability and commitment to long-term infrastructure plans enhance the attractiveness of the investment landscape, giving investors confidence in the stability of their investments. Project pipeline. Africa has a robust pipeline of infrastructure projects across various sectors, including transportation, energy, telecommunications, water, and sanitation. These projects offer diverse investment opportunities, ranging from greenfield projects to rehabilitation and expansion of existing infrastructure. Investors can choose projects aligned with their risk appetite and investment objectives, contributing to Africa's development while generating attractive returns. With the continent's growing project pipeline, investors have the flexibility to select projects that align with their expertise, resources, and sustainability goals, ensuring a diversified portfolio within the African infrastructure sector. Infrastructure financing. One of the major challenges in African infrastructure investment is the lack of access to financing. However, innovative financing mechanisms and institutions are emerging to address this issue. Development finance institutions, such as the African Development Bank and regional development banks, are providing financing and technical assistance for infrastructure projects. Additionally, impact investors, private equity firms, and infrastructure funds are increasingly focused on Africa, offering capital and expertise for infrastructure investments. These diverse sources of financing help bridge the funding gap and provide avenues for investors to participate in impactful infrastructure projects across the continent. Political risks and governance. Political risks and governance issues are important considerations for investors in African infrastructure. Political stability, transparency, and the rule of law vary across countries, impacting investor confidence and project viability. It is crucial for investors to conduct thorough due diligence, assess the political and governance landscape, and seek partnerships with reliable local partners to mitigate these risks. Engaging with local communities, Governments and regulatory bodies can also help navigate the complex political environment and ensure the long-term success of infrastructure projects. Sustainability and environmental considerations. Sustainability and environmental considerations are gaining prominence in African infrastructure investment. There is an increasing focus on developing sustainable infrastructure solutions that minimize environmental impact, promote resource efficiency, and contribute to climate change mitigation. Investors are encouraged to adopt sustainable practices, incorporate renewable energy sources, and implement green technologies in infrastructure projects. Not only does this approach align with global environmental goals, but it also enhances the long-term viability and resilience of infrastructure assets. Partnerships and collaboration. Successful infrastructure investment in Africa often requires collaboration and partnerships between the public and private sectors. Governments, development institutions, local communities, and private investors can work together to leverage expertise, resources, and networks. Public-private partnerships, PPPs, have been instrumental in delivering infrastructure projects across the continent. By engaging in strategic collaborations, investors can mitigate risks, share responsibilities, and maximize the impact of their investments. Strong partnerships pave the way for sustainable and inclusive infrastructure development in Africa. African infrastructure investment presents both challenges and opportunities. The infrastructure gap, government commitment, growing project pipeline, and emerging financing mechanisms provide a favorable investment landscape. However, investors need to carefully navigate political risks, ensure robust project management, and embrace sustainability principles. By doing so, investors can contribute to Africa's development while unlocking attractive returns in this promising sector. Infrastructure investment in Africa has the power to transform economies, improve livelihoods, and create lasting positive change for the continent and its people.